Welcome back. Oh, no. Sorry. Welcome to Inner Peace Daily, everyone. Hope you enjoy your time practice meditation regularly. And today, once again, we come together to do our meditation routine practice. I hope you enjoy your time meditating with me. Let me spotlight myself. All right. Okay. So, how are you, everyone? Today is one of the day that is we come to do our inner peace time together again. And as it is, today is also May 4th, which is quite important for those who are Star Wars fans, because today is May the 4th. It's kind of like similar to the words Force, so that they put this as a Star Wars day. Anyone who watching this or is a fan maybe get familiar with this term. However, what does it has to do with the way presenting with meditation or anything that I am presenting right now? In fact, if you are looking at this, it's quite similar concept to the way the Buddhist monk practicing, like in the Jedi Knight, for example. Kind of like the Jedi Knight must not has any attachment, no hate, no fear, no anger, something like this, which is quite similar to the way practice to maintain the mind in the balanced state, which is to be still, not to let anger, not to let greed or ignorance consume our mind. Thus, it would force us to ourselves to be in the control that we don't normally do. Similarly, like we are approaching to the dark side, right, everyone? Something similar to that, this kind of concept. So I think it's quite interesting the way to put it when we are meditating together on this day. But anyway, today we are going to start quite in 2 more minutes while waiting for everyone. Seem like some people who are regular cannot join, but nevertheless they can watch the rerun if they are interested to do so. So today, since it is May the 4th, we are going to meditate in somewhere in a space, right? Because Star Wars is in the space, so we're gonna meditate with space and background music and also the sound video in relating to space, so we can meditate together in this kind of occasion. However, one thing before we're gonna start, maybe you should check yourself whether you are ready for our inner peace time. Check so by doing 3 things. First, if you need to call someone, maybe this is a good time. Second, check and see if you need to use toilet or anything, so that way it won't disturb your inner peace time. And last but not least, check if the room that you are meditating is peaceful and quiet, so we can enjoy our inner peace time together. Well, if you're all set, don't forget to leave the comment so we can also get to know and who are meditating with us, whether you are watching live or rerun. But either way, right now we are also broadcasting on YouTube, but in a different program that it would not interfere with the Zoom session. So don't worry, your privacy is also guaranteed and this time. All right. And so, if think it's about time, then maybe we should start now, so that way we would not waste our time any longer and we can find ourselves in a peace before you go to bed. So let us begin our meditation. All right. Okay. Is it clear? Maybe, yeah, I think it's fine. If the sound is too loud or the music is too loud, disturb the voice, please do let me know on the comment or in the chat box so I can adjusting. Alright, if there is nothing and everything is smooth, then let us not waste our time. Begin our meditation. So let's close our eyes. Relax the mind and body. Adjusting ourselves, sitting in a relaxed and comfortable position without any tension on your body. Adjusting yourself truly. Check and see, then adjust and resume your meditation. Begin to relax and adjust from the top of your head. Relax down to forehead. Relax the eyebrows. Loosen eyelids. No need to use our eyes, since we try to disconnect all the distraction that may come inside the mind, making your face feeling soft and your head feeling light. Enjoy being here in this moment. Continue to relax and adjust down to your neck and shoulder. Go on to both of your arms, down to the tips of your hands. Relax your abdomen, allowing yourself breathe in and breathe out easily. Adjust your whole body, free from the tension that may arise. If you adjust properly, you will be content of feeling like your body is weightless or transparent. Enjoy in this moment without doing anything else. When you are done adjusting the body, continue on to adjust the mind. Empty your mind, putting down everything aside on this moment. Now is the time for our mind, for the meditation. Begin to adjust by imagine that you are alone in this place, somewhere in the nature with an open space, feeling calm and peaceful. Making yourself feeling calm, observe, enjoy, and bring the mind back to yourself. and rest the mind inside the body. And continue to maintain, observe the mind inside from there. Observe the mind, enjoy the moment. As yourself gradually come to a standstill, allow yourself to rest. Maintain the mind inside by lightly imagine the sun shine at the place where you rest the mind, somewhere around your abdomen. Observe the mind and be friend with the thought that may arise. Enjoy observing yourself. Should there be any uncomfortable feeling, you may adjust and resume, making yourself become like an observer, not a director. Being friend and patient, use this time to enjoy, to rest. Should the thought arise, no worry. Let it be, let it go, and let it end without following your thoughts. As the time continues, remain neutral in all experience. Sometimes we would feel the thought disturb the peace. We may recite the mantra to calm our mind, and the mantra is Samma Araham Samma Araham Samma Araham. Continue, recite the mantra until the mind has calmed down, or the mantra slowly fades away by itself. We don't need to rush or forcing ourselves to be still. Take this time as an opportunity to rest. Be with the present moment together in this meditation until the appropriate time. Still maintain the mind inside your body as our mind gradually come to a standstill. Joy and inner peace would arise, filling our mind. Expand this feeling of peace to cover the mind. Let the mind become open, experience joy and happiness, and be open to love, care with kindness, freely, without any condition. Sharing your peace and loving kindness with everyone that you love, beginning with yourself, family, and friends, and all the people that you know, beginning with yourself, family, and everyone in this room. Spread your loving kindness with them all, reaching all of them to be free from all sufferings. May they be happy more and more. For those who already happy, may they be happier without any worry. Spending these few moments, spread our loving kindness, reaching everyone and all the beings in the world. Find peace, loving one another, especially in Ukraine. May the situation be solved and settled with peaceful manner. Let us meditate, spread our loving kindness for a little while. our meditation. Maintain our mind within our body as long as we can, and continue on after the meditation, so we may find ourselves be with inner peace in everything we do and everywhere we go. As the tradition, the monk would give the blessing to end the session. You may open your eyes after this blessing. Sappha Puttha Nupavena, Sappha Dhamma Nupavena, Sappha Sankha Nupavena, Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May you all find happiness and peace in everything you do. Now you may open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoy your inner peace time with me in this evening or morning, depending on where do you live, or even afternoon. But either way, today is special to me and maybe to all those of you who are Star Wars fans, because it is May the 4th. And yes, May the 4th is May the Force be with you. For those who missed earlier, I had mentioned something about this, because the concept from what I experienced is quite similar to in the movie Star Wars, is quite similar to the way the Buddhist monk practice. For example, the Jedi has no more attachment. Same as the monk, he leave the home, leave his family, stay in seclusion to train his mind. Jedi has no hatred, no fear, because it's leading to anger. Yes, Buddhist monk must train his mind to stop anger. No anger in his mind. Yes, similar to it, isn't it? Well, either way, that's quite just something that I found is quite similar. So maybe it's quite strange, quite special for me to put as a May the 4th on here today. However, as it is, before we kind of continue further for our little bit of tip before we end our session, allow me to check your meditation experience. For those of you who are feeling relaxed, could you raise your hand, please? All right, thank you. For those of you who feeling like time fly by fast today, or feeling like your body is transparent or disappear, raise your hand, please. Okay, good. Very good. Now the last one. Does anyone experience time, like, for example, joy or happiness inside? Please raise your hand. Okay, very good. The light in your mind, it would guide yourself to be mindful, and not only mindful alone, but the feeling of content or satisfied. The more you are able to maintain this, the better your mindfulness would be, with better and longer and longer. So when you have yourself be mindful with this light inside yourself, you would not want to commit any evil. It will come automatically. And you would not do anything to harm your feeling or hurt your own mind. This is why practice meditation itself, it can gain one to find many benefits. But sometimes in our life there is up and down, since we cannot find our mind or situation in our life to be in our control, because it is part of the nature in ourselves, in our life, in also the world. Things change continuously. Because it cannot maintain itself, it causes us to suffer, because it's change and it's not always be the same. And that's one more thing is beyond our control. Therefore, Same thing for our mind. When we experience something like this, it just causes our experience in meditation to be up and down as follow. But for those who practice more, their mind will be firm just like the mountain that stand tall against the wind at all times. So if you practice meditation like that, it will be able to be withstand with all kind of those obstacles or hindrance to the mind in our daily life. But hey, it is not something that do easily if you just do it once a while or maybe uh, whenever we meditate. My point is that if you cannot also do meditation while you open your eye as well, like for example listening to me at the moment, maintain your focus inside, or when you go to toilet, you go to brushing your teeth, take showers, washing clothes, or do all things while maintain your focus at least inside, you will be able to get yourself familiarized with uh, home for the mind or the center of the body easily. And this is where we are aimed to focus. Why is center of the body is so important? Well, the thing about that is, according to our master, center of the body, or where we ask everyone to focus it inside, is that it is the gate for the mind to open the channel to gain its purity and the source of inner wisdom from there. You could put this as a home for the mind. But of course, when we are trying to focus very hard to stay, to looking for center of the body, we just put too much effort, and in the end, we could not relax, and as a result, we could not do our progress in any experience, which is common. I have that as well. So in the end, what I did is, I would suggest, don't have to look for the center. If you're comfortable, you enjoy as you are right now, that's the way. Yes, this is the way. Alright, so when you are meditating, maintain the mind and body in relaxation, and it will be your key to allow yourself to find its own home. I'm sorry, the Siri in my phone just activate when I didn't say anything about that. Anyway, it's gone now, that's good. Just scare me. Alright, so now, as for the tip today, let me share you something real quick. Alright, I have to record this from the ebook. My computer is quite old now, so when I turn on a lot of program at once, it just, you run out of RAM, and I have to restart. Alright, so that's when I restart, it just come like that. Alright, this is one of the tips that I share, that our master mentioned this on May 23rd, 1992. Man, it's not May the 4th though. Anyway, yes, he talked about the remnant of time. Earlier when I talked on the clubhouse, it was mentioned about the as indispensable as air, but the topic that I share today is different. So let's go about with the time that I mentioned earlier. Time is getting away from you. There is still so much for you to learn. The knowledge gained from meditation practice is tremendous, and if you live to be 1,000 years old, you may not still learn all there is to know about the Dhamma knowledge. In our temple, we call this as the Dhammakaya knowledge. If you find yourself still at the center of your body, you only get the key access and open the door. But inside the door, there are amount of wisdom that you can learn. But on this wisdom you learn, it is not something that you reading the book or listening to me. It is the knowledge that learned through all the five senses, all at once. Kinda like, for example, it may not be 100% close, but at least you get the picture. When I mention about a chili, you know how hot it is, what color it is, what it look like. This same thing too, when you find this knowledge that inside, it just arises in the mind, and you just all know everything, like you experience firsthand, whether it's touch, hear, taste, smell, everything all at once. It's kind of like that when you find yourself in stillness. at this place called center of the body and attain Dhammakaya knowledge. But still, the first gate, the first need to unlock is you must find the center, relax, and it will open the door for you. And so, continue. Don't waste any precious time. Meditate. Whatever mundane task may lie before you, stop and meditate. You will come to realize just how important it is. That's my message. The message from our master as a tip for meditation today is that if we live our life the way we are now, focus on the mundane tasks, making only a way to make a living, struggle all day by day, we would waste our time as well for our mind to find this knowledge that waiting for us inside. Some may be disagree, but venerable, we still have to work. Yes, therefore, that is why I suggest earlier, meditate while your mind open as well, because if we have 24 hours a day, we are most likely to spend our time open our eyes than we close our eyes. And if we are not careless or being negligent in order to practice meditation, we would surely do not waste our time, try to make a living alone, but also at the same time meditate as well. To do so, simply, you can just two things that just are taught in our meditation already. You can choose to do so by, for someone who like to use the mantra while they were doing their mundane task, they just recite the mantra all the time. They even count how many times they recite this mantra. Some even go like more than 1,000,000 a day. Or some person who succeed is they visualize the sun or the Buddha or any image that make their mind peaceful and calm when in every action they perform. At the beginning it will be quite struggle because we are not used, but as we go familiarize with it, it will be easier and easier. So this is why meditation practice is also can be applied in the daily life as well. But hey, it's not easy. But if you found this is not for you, one thing that you can try, if you have a watch, set it up in alarm every 1 hour. When it is alarming for, like for example, now is 8 p.m. Now you know the time for you to meditate. Pause for 1 minute. You can do that much. At the very least, you will get yourself familiar to the center of the body, or spending the time to come to the mind to pause for a few minutes. You can do more than 1 minute if you like, but if it is the time while you work, sometimes you can just take a deep breath or take a little break for 1 minute. I'm sure you should find yourself this opportunity to be able to do so. But if it is not, well, you can also use that time to remind yourself, maintain the focus or visualize an image, or do some recite the mantra for 1 minute to keep yourself progress like that. So at the very least, your mind will be getting familiarized with meditation and the center of the body while you open your eyes. And so today, everyone, this is the tip I like to share. And tomorrow, in the MEU session, we will not use this Zoom room, but at the same time, 7 p.m. today, I will be teaching in person at my local church, temple. Therefore, what am I gonna teach today? You may have to find out tomorrow. And also, we will continue again on Friday as well. So that's 2 sessions for tomorrow in the MEU and in GTM on Friday. So if you have time, come join us. If you don't, you can also watch in the rerun. But it is always better to watch it live because you can experience at first hand. But either way, all is the same if you are unable to make it. All in all, one thing I like to share with you before we end, may the force be with you. Good luck, everyone. Oh, before we end, how about we take a good photo before we part today?